everybody, welcome. This is Smiling Wellness Journey Coaching. I'm Siri Johnson, and today I'm going to share with you what I believe to be the art of acknowledgement. Stay tuned. When I was first getting my coaching certification, I remember one of the lessons being about acknowledgement and how we as people, many people, are simply undernourished when it comes to acknowledgement. That is acknowledgement that we are giving ourselves, acknowledgement that we are offering other people, and then the receiving of acknowledgement from others, and how important it is, and how one really feeds another. So in order to do today's video, I had to actually look up the definition. I understood it up here and in here, but the book definition is to understand or come to recognize the acceptance of the truth or existence of something, and put one other way, a statement or action which recognizes that something exists or is true. So let's unpack that just a little bit more. So what are ways that you acknowledge yourself? Ways that you come to recognize and understand yourself or accepting something is true. For me, personally, I like to acknowledge when I've processed a difficult emotion. I acknowledge when I drank all the water I intended to drink. I acknowledge when I've done meditation that I wanted to do. I acknowledge when I've gotten enough sleep. I acknowledge and give myself credit for when I've learned a new recipe. I'm like, yes, me. And it's not a brand of boasting. It's saying I'm acknowledging that this is true. This is something that exists for me. So think about some things in your life and what you acknowledge is true for you, and to give yourself some credit. If you've been working on something, acknowledge yourself. Say, yay me. And it's also okay to acknowledge when you're having a bad day and you're feeling angry, or you're feeling blue, or you're feeling sad, or you're feeling disappointed about something. Acknowledging something is really important. You're saying to yourself, I see you, I hear you, and I'm listening to what's happening. Does that make sense? So what are you acknowledging, and what would you like to acknowledge more of? Let's talk about acknowledging other people. I want you to remember the last time that someone truly acknowledged you for something that you did, or that you said, or a way that you were being, and they shared it with you. And I am imagining, hopefully, that your heart swelled. And it was that feeling of being seen and being heard and being acknowledged for who you are. And how nourishing that was. The same thing is true when you offer that to other people, and offer it free of any return service. Nothing needed back, freely given. And how nourishing that will be for you as well. And there's such a lack of acknowledgement that people are experiencing. So if someone does something wonderful for you, acknowledge them. And it means like actually going up to them in person, or saying it on the phone, or writing a letter. It's different than, oh, you're so sweet, or oh, you're the greatest, or you rock, or you're amazing. That's okay, but it's kind of empty. When you add in, when you do X, I feel Y. I needed you to know that because it mattered to me. It can be as simple as going to your favorite coffee shop and saying, hey, barista guy, when I come in here, and sometimes I'm cranky, and you always say, hey, how's it going? And you give me a smile, and it brightens my day. And it brings me out of my glum mood. That makes such a huge difference in my life, and I wanted you to know that. I remember I had a client do this once, and she approached a woman at church, and she took her by the hands, and she told this woman exactly what she thought of her and why she mattered so much, and that her bubbly energy was just infectious, and that it made coming to church even more joyous. And they both stood there and cried. So if you're feeling something and want to share it with somebody, do it from your whole heart. Do it from a place of goodness, and allowing somebody else to be seen and to be heard for what it is that they're offering and sharing in your life and of their life. It's just really awesome. A lot of people have that inner child, that critique, that part of them that is unsure, that is doubtful, that is simply not getting enough acknowledgement. I need to be reminded. I need to remind myself, and I need to be reminded by other people that I'm doing a good job, that I'm on track, that I am on the path of where I want to go, of just being a good, decent human being. And sometimes I need reminding of that. Sometimes I remind myself, sometimes other people do. And I think it's a nice special thing to share. And lastly, when someone gives you a compliment, say, thank you. I appreciate that. That feels so good to hear that. I remember hearing that when someone gives you a compliment and you say, oh, no need, or no compliment needed, or it's no big deal. You're not accepting their gift. They're giving you the gift of a compliment. So to receive it and to take it into your heart and say thank you is a wonderful way of learning how to receive and learning how to take in good energy from other people. And then as you're able to do that from other people, you're able to allow that for yourself as well. So those are just a few little mini thoughts I had on the art of acknowledgement. Hopefully this was helpful, interesting, just sort of fun to remember the importance of it. And thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.